The Tennessee Vols fell to number 11 in the latest college football playoff rankings after a 14-point loss at Georgia on Saturday, and there's been a lot of consternation from Tennessee fans about how they're stacking up, but I'm going to tell you today why the committee got it right and why Vols fans shouldn't hit the panic button quite yet. Hey, it's Lucas Panzica from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. So, Tennessee went to Athens and lost to Georgia, shut out in the second half in a 31-17 defeat. In the committee's eyes, that moved Tennessee from number 7 in the country to the number 11 team. While the Vols do remain in the top 12, they are the first team out of that 12-team bracket as it currently stands because BYU, though ranked behind the Vols, are the highest-ranked Big 12 teams. So currently, they hang on to one of those auto bids that go to the best team in the Big 12. So Tennessee fans are expressing concern, mainly because out of the 4 two-loss SEC teams that are in the top 12, Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Tennessee, the Vols are ranked the lowest out of those 4 teams. Alabama rose up 3 spots to the number 7 spot. Ole Miss comes in at number 9. Georgia went up 2 spots after the win over the Vols at number 10, and then you have Tennessee at number 11. Now, the primary concern for Tennessee fans is the fact that they are a 2-loss team like Alabama, and they have the head-to-head over Alabama, and they are ranked behind Alabama. Here's why the committee got it right. Tennessee was number 7 last week. There was no scenario in which Tennessee, after losing to Georgia, was going to stay put at 7 ahead of Bama or, of course, even move up. The Vols were always going to drop if they were to lose that game at Georgia. I understand Alabama moves up and Tennessee has the head-to-head over the Tide, but these rankings are changing on a weekly basis. There's a lot of reaction to what is happening in the previous week, and Alabama has been on a roll, and it's not just the win over Cupcake Mercer. Bama went to Baton Rouge and blew out LSU under the lights in Tiger Stadium. It's a team that's playing well right now, and yes, Tennessee defeated them head-to-head, but in the committee's eyes, Alabama rose in the rankings, and Tennessee fell because of the loss. Vols were always going to drop after losing by 2 touchdowns in Athens. The good thing for Tennessee is that they didn't fall completely out of the top 12 or the top 13. Could Tennessee maybe need some help to get back into that playoff bracket? Sure, but they'll need a lot less help than they would if the committee had decided to drop them 5, 6, or more spots. There are a lot of games coming up for Tennessee fans to keep an eye on around college football. Most importantly, Tennessee has got to win out and take care of business. And I promise you, that win over Alabama will carry weight at the end of the season when it's all said and done. So for right now, Tennessee fans got to understand they were always going to drop in the rankings after that loss, and Bama was going to rise. 2 top 10 teams lost last weekend. That created room to just shift teams up in the rankings. So Tennessee fans, remain patient, see what happens for the rest of the season in college football, and understand that if Tennessee finishes the year with 2 losses, that head-to-head win over Alabama will mean something when it's all said and done.